My word.
It's already August.
Can you believe it? 8 months down, or in the 8th month.
I can't believe it.
How are you tracking with your goals? Do you feel you've given them a nudge?
Yes and no. I did establish goals, I wrote them down, but then I scrapped half of them about 3 or 4 months ago.
When I look back at the year from a business perspective, I feel that there's been a lot of, I felt busy, not productive. Does that make sense? I felt like that a lot this year personally, that I've just been doing the do.
I think one of the biggest, this is my perspective on that. I think it's all about being present where
We often talk about, we get in business, we get to a ceiling and it's like, oh, we've got a good amount of work, or, but then I want to break the ceiling.
It is August and we're running out of time and we need to go now.
You need to do shit. You need to get things moving in the right direction. Apologies, my voice is a little bit croaky today. I don't know if you can tell. Can you tell? I feel like I can tell.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna call you Greg, not George, because it sounds like I'm talking to someone else.
Yes, a little bit under the weather, but still here, fucking nice and early, grinding.
You didn't take sick leave?
No.
Come on.
No. It's funny, like if I was an
Do you have sick days built up?
I would, yeah. I'm an employee of the business, so I would, for sure. I have a stupid amount of annual leave.
Yeah, but like
a stupid amount. Like fun. Yeah, what do you do, man? Just gotta roll the punches. I actually don't feel bad in any way, so it's okay. Just a bit croaky, that's all. What's going on?
Just living life, 7:30 a.m. on a Tuesday.
That's it. Before we get cracking, we have the Builder Summit coming up.
We do.
It's a one-day intensive event for all builders and trades where we're going to go deep and teach you everything you need to know about running a successful construction business, from tendering, attracting quality clients, your branding and marketing, which is your expertise. And it's a fantastic day. We haven't done the Builder Summit in a little while. It's been over 12 months actually since we've done the last Builder Summit, which is a special event. It's the first one we ever did, and we got a great result from the very first event that we ever did, and now it's about time we bring it back. We've been doing a few other different events, trying the market, testing it out, seeing what people like, and I reckon it's time to bring it back because it's such a powerful training. So if you are interested and you are a builder or a trade, go onto our website, our socials. You'll be able to find it. You'll be able to find it everywhere. Click a link. It's on bios.
You've probably got an email in your inbox.
You probably have an email. If you follow us and know about us or been to any previous events, 100% you have got an email about it.
Yeah, and if you don't, send us an email.
Send us an email. Abusive email as well, saying, I can't believe you're failing at your branding and marketing.
Yeah, send us an email.
Practice what you preach.
info@milliondollardays.com.au. Send us an email.
And we hope to see you there. And for the first time ever, it's free. First time ever. This is normally a paid event where we get a room full of, close to 100 people and they pay to be in the room. But this time we're doing it free because we want people to come and get the change that they need.
Come, learn something, engage, meet people in a day,
So powerful.
People in the room.
Yeah, for sure.
It's very powerful.
Very powerful stuff.
It could change your year.
Fuck, it could change your life.
It could. It could change your life. Yeah.
Look,
so I was trying to play it down.
Come on. But it could, honestly.
It will.
Man, I know people that have been at that event, have then gone on and done training with me, and it's changed their life, changed their business, changed the connections that they had with other people in the room. So it's very true. But like anything you do, you're only going to get out of it what you put in. I know it's a bit of a cliche there, but if you go in there with the right attitude, wanting to connect, wanting to learn, you're going to get the most out of the day. If you go in there going, oh, this is shit, what a waste of my time, I've got to be back at work, I've got to do this, I've got to do this, well, that's what you're going to get out of it as well.
What's the biggest thing you've ever gotten out of those rooms?
Out of a training like that?
Yeah.
I think on the actual day or post the day?
Both.
Okay.
Everything, all inclusive.
Okay, I say on the actual day, I'd say there's a level of motivation and belief that I can do those things that are being taught on stage. Like I have a genuine belief, like, okay, cool. Maybe that was a wake-up call that I needed. Maybe that was the thing that I needed to know or learn or get. It hasn't necessarily been on that specific day. I go, oh, I met Robbie. He was a legend. We're going to be best friends. Like that hasn't happened.
That didn't happen?
Not on that day. Sorry, bro.
Spion.
Sorry, it took time, mate.
Yeah.
I needed a few times.
Still questionable.
Yeah, yeah. But following would definitely be the fact that the people that I've connected with, I reckon, more than anything. Definitely be the people that I've connected with. The lessons too.
If you had to give a specific lesson, like if you had to share like this one thing I learned this time, like obviously with keeping it concise.
Yeah.
Don't give us a 1 hour lesson. But you have to come to the Builder Summit for that.
Absolutely.
But you know, what's the thing where you're like, hey man, like I learned this one thing about time management, for example.
Yep.
And I learned that thing and it allowed me to do this and now I blah blah blah.
Okay, I'd say the
Anything
one
that
thing
comes to mind?
specific. Yeah, absolutely. Speaking on stage. It would have to be the one thing I look at and go, that was career changing, if not life changing as well. Because it's given me the ability to now go stand up in front of hundreds of people and speak with confidence, speak with purpose. Like the nerves are kind of gone too. Do you still get nervous standing up on stage?
I get nervous just standing up in general.
Well, that's a challenge that most people have.
Yeah.
Unique. Sorry, that not many people have. Very unique to you. But you know, that skill set and then how that transponded into confidence in other areas. So even me having a conversation with a person, one-on-one, the team, this podcast, like it's led onto so many things. There's been a flow-on effect. Arguably, this podcast would never have existed had it not been for, you know, that training, which we were both in. And we said, hey, we should do a podcast. So yes, it did happen 6 months later. It didn't happen that next week. But it did come together and we're doing this podcast now. So, you know, from that one training, there was that lesson that I learned to how to speak on stage, or that course where we learned to speak on stage. I thought that was pretty impactful and influential for me. And then, again, the connection with people like yourself is probably the main one, given our friendship, given our business partnership and everything that we're doing. We see each other pretty much every day. And then other people as well, you know, that we've done business with in those groups, in those circles, the connections, even just plain simple, if I got nothing out of them other than a friendship, like that's great too. So that was my personal biggest thing I got out of a lot of the training I did. How about yourself?
There's a lot, but
I know
if I had to try and if I had to try and
sorry, and mind you, this isn't just the ones we've done together.
I'm
Tony
picturing
Robbins
everything.
course, or
It would probably be like if I had to think of a real significant one. I recall doing Date with Destiny with Tony Robbins, and I remember getting to the end. And it's 6 days, it's like 16-hour days. It's like full on. Like at the end of it, you're like, well, where have I been? What's happened in the world? Like, and I remember getting to the end and thinking to myself, how the fuck was I walking around not knowing this shit? Like what was I doing before? Walking around blindly, not knowing what was driving human behavior. And like, had you asked me before, I would have said, no, I've got a pretty I've got a pretty good concept on things. And it's like, it was just a whole another level of uncovering things where it's like, it was just learning new stuff. You know, I've got a fear, but I feel like I can never get that again. I feel like that leap was so significant that it's like probably never going to get a leap that significant again. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? It's like,
I do. I know exactly what you mean. I go to trainings now and I'm looking at stuff and it's fun.
Yeah, and it's like you might get one or two things.
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay, cool. Yeah, that one thing was good. But it's like there's no more trainings where you go now and it's like 95% of the training's new.
Yeah. Or life or impactful, I think is probably the word for me. I don't go into a training anymore and go, wow, that was like fucking amazing.
Yeah, it's I think that's gone.
Yeah, I think the level of that has dissipated as well. But that just goes to show how much you've come along as an individual and also a business owner too. You know, you've got some runs on the board now, so it's not that new and exciting because you come across all this stuff. And what I find as well when I go to some of these events is they regurgitate a lot too from other trainings, from other people, well-known systems, procedures, and they'll put their own spin on it, but you're like, oh, you know, that's Tony Robbins through and through.
Yeah.
Once you start delving into that space as well.
Yeah, well, most things are recycled.
Mm.
Most things are recycled.
Yeah, there's very, very rare that it's a brand new concept that you're being taught as
Well,
well.
it's got to be like a scientific discovery, right?
Yeah,
Like, seriously, like it's
Yeah.
got to be like a new thing that's been,
yeah.
otherwise it's just repackaged in some different way. But speaking about coming a long way, we've come a long way this year.
My word.
It's already August.
Can you believe it? 8 months down, or in the 8th month.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, man.
To be completely honest.
I completely agree with you. You know, at the start of the year, I was just like, oh, you know, I've just got a busy 3 months, and it's just turned into a busy 6 months, into a busy 7 months. And now it's like, okay, we're planning the end of year. We're planning, okay, by November, December, we need to be in this position. We've got to have this project secured. Like I'm starting to think now for that. It's funny, I was doing a program the other day, and a program, for those of you that aren't in the industry, it's like a timeline for a project, how long it's going to take to build. And I have to put in this program all the public holidays for the year so I can calculate my working days for the project. And I was doing it, and I'm like, fuck, okay, so I've got to do it for 2026 because I hadn't done that yet. So I'm Googling 2026 public holidays. I'm looking at my Christmas holidays so I can block all those dates out. And this particular project's a big one, so it's going to go for a while. So then I have to go into 2027. I'm like, fuck, I'm at the point now of the year where I've got to plan almost 2 years into the future for these projects. And that was a bit of the wake up for me. It's like, shit, year's nearly done. Like you're going to blink and it's going to be over again. So, I mean, 8 months down. My question, yeah, I've got a question for you first before you ask me. Have you established goals for yourself? Did you do that this year?
Yeah.
How are you tracking with your goals? Do you feel you've given them a nudge?
Yes. Yes and no.
Mm.
I did establish goals. I wrote them down, but then I scrapped half of them about 3 or 4 months in.
Mm-hmm. Is that because your priority changed, or you just didn't think they
weren't like goals should excite you?
Mm.
They weren't exciting me. But I had a few different goals. One of the goals was to go to the States, which we did.
Yep. Fuck, man. I just forgot that ever happened.
Serious?
Do you know what I mean? Like, wow, that was a significant time, you know, to go all the way over there, spend that money, sit down with those people. Like that was a significant amount of investment in time and money.
Mm.
And it's like it blinked and it's over.
Yeah, other than that, it's all been like personal stuff.
Yeah.
Which I would say I've given a pretty good nudge.
Yeah.
And business stuff like, you know, revenue goals and all that jazz.
Yeah, nice.
But yeah, I would say I've still impatient. Still like, come on, like fuck.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I get that fucking daily, man. I get that. I think about it often, maybe not daily, but I think about it often.
Yeah. Still have that. But I also feel like I've done so much under like foundational stuff that will, you know, like this program we're building. Like, I haven't seen this, nothing come back from it yet.
Is it up?
It's just come up now, yeah. So by the time this airs, it'll be out.
Awesome.
So you can go to cmoplaybook.ai. It's 100% free. We're sharing everything we know, how we run ads, how we work with our clients.
Yeah, but how could anything come back if it hasn't launched yet?
No, but like, it's because it's like you've done all this work. Imagine they said to you, like, you're going to go and do all these weights in the gym.
Yeah.
You can't look at yourself.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, I've done all this work,
and
all
you worked
this
hard.
work.
Like,
yeah.
Fucking come in on the weekend to pick something up and you're here recording content.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's like, I've done all this. No, it's like, okay, like this something, it will come back around eventually, but it's like, I just haven't seen it yet. So there's been a lot of that as well, you know? And there was a lot of that last year too. And it's like, yeah, it's gone quicker than I had anticipated.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember thinking like last year when we had committed to going to the States, I'm like, fuck, that's ages away. Like, I want to go now. Like, let's go. This is ages away.
Now it's ages away.
Now it's ages away.
Ages in the past.
Yeah, that's right.
What about yourself? The goals question.
Yeah, there's definitely been things that I've
Or did you
achieved.
end up setting goals? Because I know you didn't at the start.
Yes, I didn't do it at the start. Yeah, I did. But I want to, like, normally each year I actually write down my goals and I'll post it on my page and I'll have it as like the very first post and I'll pin it there. I haven't done that this year. I, very much like you, I started writing goals and I looked at some of them the other day and I was like, that's not really that important to me anymore. It didn't, as you said, it didn't really excite me. Like I've had on there for the longest time to buy a Rolex. And I was just looking at it and I'm like, why do I want to buy a Rolex? Like, it's nice. It's there. Like, is it a status thing? I felt that it kind of might have been more of a status thing than me actually wanting the Rolex. Do you know what I mean? Buzzing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear that. So I felt that was, yeah, it's cool. I felt that's what it probably represented more than anything. Yeah, that's stopped now. Yeah. Sorry, a bit of technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, I felt that it was a status thing, and although I love watches and I would love to have a collection, I didn't think it was something that I needed to aspire to. So I got rid of that. I had a few changes come up. I had goals on there that I achieved goals that I've wanted, but I didn't have on my list. Does that make sense?
What?
Like it's a goal of mine overall, but I didn't have it on my list for this year.
Yeah.
Like say, like I've always wanted to buy a sports car, like a prestige one, and we did that. Moved home into a nice home, so that was another good goal. Again, nothing that I had right there and then, but I was like, no, I wanted to move into a nicer place, so we've done that. Went to the States, that was one of them as well. Definitely getting fit was part of my, getting into great shape was another goal, and I was on track for that, and then I had to have an operation, so that put me back a little bit. So I still want to, I still want to be this year. It's still my intent to start back at the gym, probably not this week, maybe probably next week actually. I'll be ready to start back. I have to start easing into it. But when I look back at the year from a business perspective, I feel that there's been a lot of, I felt busy, not productive. Does that make sense? I felt like that a lot this year personally, that I've just been doing the do. And just recently, when I say recently, probably the last month, I've had an opportunity to look back, reflect, and now I've got a bit more of a plan for the rest of the year, which is really good in the sense of getting the team together, getting some systems, getting some processes in place where I can sort of step back into that CEO role a little bit more as opposed to me being on the tools, let's say. And that's just purely because we've been short-staffed, people on extended annual leave, people on extended sick leave, project pressures, a whole range of things. But we're on the back end of that now, which is great, nearly handing over, or we've handed over one project, close to handing over the second, and now signing up a couple of more. So now that the new ones are starting, I really want to start day one with all these processes that I've built over the years in place, because they've been in place, but it's a matter of people executing those. And I think because everyone's been so busy, we've sort of stepped away from that a little bit. And now I want to bring the team together next week. We're going to, have a team meeting, and I'm going to reiterate that to everyone. Expectations, KPIs. We've introduced some new systems, some new processes. Like the other day, I got everyone a chat GPT subscription so they can use that. And I sent an email out to everyone like, hey guys, like this is now part of your day-to-day operations. You need to be using this. It's a tool that is going to help you and make your job easier. It's not there to replace you. It's there to amplify you. And like I would use it every day. Would you use it every day? Chat or an AI tool?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Most
You'll
days.
use it every day.
Yeah.
But not just, hey, what's the weather? Hey, tell me a funny joke. It's proper stuff. Like for business purposes, I'll jump on and I'll use it, and it saves me time and effort. So the whole purpose of systems and processes is to streamline something to make it easier. Now, chat is just one of those. We've got other ones that I want the whole team to do. So from a business perspective, I don't feel that we've hit the most efficient targets. We've finished projects, which is a great goal. Like that's really good. And that's something I'm very proud of with the team, because our two biggest projects that we had on at the time, well, that we still kind of got on now, that was a real team effort to get that across the line. Like I had pretty much everyone in the business at some stage working on those projects. So it was a really good team effort. And it was a great learning curve for them too, because some of those, it was an apartment project for one of them, and a lot of my team had never built apartments before. I have, but they hadn't. So it was a good learning experience for them, so that in the future when we do another apartment project, they know the things they need to be looking out for and where they can and will come up with challenges on the project. So far to date, if I was to give myself a score out of 10, it'd probably sit around a 6.5. But looking forward to the next, what are we? What's that? 4 months? 4 months left?
5.
Yeah, 5 months left, 4 or 5 months. I look forward and go, okay, there's a lot that can still happen in that time.
So what's going to change?
Definitely, I think I need to change a little bit, as in taking that step back from the business and being that more CEO type role. So that's definitely going to change. I want to give my team, I want to make Pascon a really cool place to work. Do you know what I mean? I don't want it to just be, I felt like the last 6 months it's been a job for everyone, just challenges every single day, battles every single day. And I want to make this place a really nice place to work, where they get up, they're excited, they're motivated, good team morale, good culture. That's what I want to work on over the next few months.
How are you going to do that?
How I'm going to do that with...
Have you thought about it all?
Yeah, I have. It's going to start next
plan?
week when I sit down with everyone and say where a few of the expectations of the business, first of all, right? So going back to a few basics and, from start times to systems and processes that we're going to be using to communication, a whole range of things, and making sure everyone's on the same thing. Be a bit of an open forum. Anyone got questions, suggestions, we'll put it in. I want to go through and do company values with the team. So whether I do that myself or I get a third party to come in and do that. So I want to put the values of the business together, get them their feedback or their input, so they feel a part of that process. I do want to do probably some leadership training with them as well. So each one of them can understand how each other thinks, acts, moves, probably disc profiles of some sort, I think would be really powerful for them. So investing in the team a little bit more so. And then I'm breaking up my projects into, I'm going to call it sprints. So we're going to get to a certain stage of the project. So say, for example, we're going to get to the frame stage. When we hit the frame stage of a project, we celebrate that sprint, that section of the job, and we go out for a drink, we go out for dinner, we go bowling, we do something. Because at the moment, my projects tend to go from anywhere between 8 to 15 months to 18 months, depending how big the project is. And it can often just feel like a really long slog, and you don't get those little wins along the way. So I want to break it up so we actually get little wins throughout the build, not just start the job, we win. Yeah, we're all pumped and excited at the start of the job. And then by the time you get to the end, everyone's just tired and wants to just hand the thing over and fuck off. I never want to see that job again. And that's what I feel has happened on a couple of the last projects. Everyone's just at the stage where it's like, oh man, I cannot wait to get out of here. Like, why? You should be sad to leave the job. She's like, oh man, I'm going to be sad not coming here every day. That's how they should be. And then on top of that as well, maybe we do a monthly catch up or something outside of these 4 walls. Or whether it might be just Friday night drinks or something like that. Everyone can come to the office at 2:00 and we have chips and pizza, or we actually organize a night out. So making it a more enjoyable place to be working. Potentially looking at, even on a Friday, maybe we wrap it up a little bit earlier as well, so people can actually, get out a bit early. Like I think people work pretty hard here, which is good, but it's about rewarding that effort too. So that's going to be my focus over the next sort of 5 months with the business.
Yeah, I make everyone does an extra half an hour Monday to Thursday, and they get out 2 hours early on Friday.
Yeah, that's awesome. I like that.
Yeah,
I think it's a really good idea.
hours, and it's like, seriously, how much work you reckon they did in the last 2 hours?
Oh, yeah, exactly right.
Gently.
Exactly right.
Like, so I'm like, cool, hang back half an hour every day, and then on Fridays, you get to finish at 3.
Do you find, are you productive at that time? Like on a Friday at 3:30?
Just depends on what I'm doing. Yeah. Depends on what I've got on. Sometimes I'm getting smashed. Sometimes especially with what I do, like the middle of the day can be very reactive, just getting blown up in many different ways. So sometimes when I know like client calls are done, team stuff is done, it kind of takes all the load off, and I'm like, cool. Friday at 4:00, I know that nothing is relevant anymore. unless I got to launch a campaign that we're waiting for. But anything between here and Monday, I can do whatever I want.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's like there's nothing time. There's the time urgency goes out of it.
Mm.
You know, even if a client emails me at 6 p.m. on a Friday, there's no obligation to respond. I most likely will, but there's no obligation to respond on the spot.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So that kind of takes a lot of pressure off. But it just depends. Sometimes I leave early, man. Sometimes I'll take off on a Friday and be like, cool, look, everyone's out, I'm out. Like, let me just, especially if I've had a rough week or a rough day, I'm like, I'm calling it, man. I'm not going to sit here and pretend to work.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I think I've done really well this year. Like, if I'm not going to work, like if I'm not in the headspace, I won't just sit here like I'm going. And I'll leave.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Instead of wasting my time.
I think that's definitely something I want to do more in the next 5 months as well. So not necessarily leave work, but maybe take my kids to school once a week, something like that, or leave early, pick them up. Just do that every now and then. Like for example, today being a Tuesday, I got my son's football training, so I leave work early today, every day, every Tuesday, because we got the training. We'll have training with everyone, and I enjoy that. And I think that's part of me going, okay, I'm going to do something else, not just work related. And you know, the funny thing is, you're like, oh, I can't. I've got so much on. I can't leave early. I've got so much on. But you always get it done. Like even me leaving early today, it's not detrimental to the business. You know, I'm still leaving here at 4:30 or whatever time it is.
I think it makes you prioritize too.
Yeah, without a doubt. There's certain tasks that need to get done. You get them done. Something will take as long as you give it.
Parkinson's law.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So,
do you feel like there's stuff you're not getting done?
We spoke about this a little while ago. I feel sometimes I procrastinate in the sense of I avoid tasks that are difficult from time to time.
Still?
Yeah. Like even now, there's a couple tasks I need to do that I probably should have done last week, and I still haven't done them. So I'm actually getting onto them today because I have to do them this week. But that's again something I want to eradicate from my day-to-day operations for sure, and something I've realised that I do a little bit over the last 6 months too. So we've spoken about, you know, the things that you have achieved. Are there things in the last 8 months or 7 months that you want to improve on?
I think there's always going to be things you want to do.
Or things that you've seen that you're like, no, that needs to change.
Off the top of my head, I feel like everything's in motion.
Yeah, that's good. You don't have to find something.
Yeah. There's nothing where I'm like, I know I need to do something about that. I haven't done anything.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
I feel like everything, like health.
No donuts for breakfast?
Business. No, I've actually been pretty good.
Not lately?
No, I've been quite good. Went to the gym this morning.
Hey,
going to health club.
Oh, yeah, how is it?
Yeah, it's cool, man.
Yeah, I drove past it the other day. I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
I might check it out.
Yeah, just come down. I'll get you in.
Oh, do you get a free guest
Yes.
for a day or some shit? Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Yeah, maybe next
You
week.
jump in the ice bath.
Oh, relax, man. I'm going to come lift weights. You want me to put an ice
You have to.
Fuck.
That's the first thing. I want to let you know. Such an
like, that's inside in here. Please get in there.
Yeah, get in there. Get in there then inside. Yeah, no, it's a really cool place, man. Cool place. It's got everything. Like I did the other night, I did a hyperbaric chamber.
Yeah. And it's all inclusive, this stuff?
Yeah, all inclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got like
infrared saunas and shit like that?
Yes, I got infrared, normal, ice bath, hot
That's
tub.
what I was going to ask you. Parking.
They're sorting it out at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a pain.
Yeah, but like I go pretty early, so there's no one there. And
But where do you park?
on
the road?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's usually parking there, or I've parked at McDonald's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like across the road.
Yeah.
Just go park, walk over, do what I got to do, jump back in the car. So if you see me at McDonald's, I probably haven't eaten. But if you see me in drive-through, I probably
Yeah. Oh, you're just getting a coffee. That's all right.
Of course, yeah. I'm just trying to exit the
Yeah.
McDonald's after my
After you work out.
Yeah, just got lost.
Yeah.
I ended up with a banana bread and a coffee. Yeah, no, it's really cool though. So I've got things in motion there, got things in motion for the business, got things in motion for my personal life. Yeah, I can't think. There's no. I used to always have like a, hey man, I need to do something about this. I don't have that at the moment. Like I'm doing a lot. Yeah, the only thing, if I had to think like one thing I should probably do something about, I should probably book a trip.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Time to get out.
Yeah, just book something like even
Like
if it's next
overseas or
year.
just-
Even if it's like next year, I should probably book a like trip for next year to go
we're
to
thinking about-
Japan or something.
Yeah, that's cool. I've always wanted to go to Japan.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Maybe
Maybe I'll come with you.
come past
That'd be sick.
Japan. Yeah.
Japan, I
So-
think, will be sick.
Yeah. I feel like everyone's going to Japan.
Yeah. You don't ski, do you?
Me?
Yeah. Lebos don't ski.
Nah.
Don't worry, neither do Greeks.
Okay. I'll learn. No, I'm not going for the snow.
Yeah.
Going for the food.
Oh, food is sick.
Yeah.
I love Japanese food.
Yeah, I don't know, but that's the only thing I can think of. Like, if I wanted to do anything, it's like, cool, maybe book the trip. Maybe one of the things that I haven't actioned at all was I wanted to go to the Middle East. Like, I wanted to go to Lebanon. Never been.
Wow. Yeah, there you go.
Do you know what I mean?
I saw a friend there the other day.
But it's a dangerous part of the world at the moment.
Yeah, and they were there during that time.
Yeah, so I can't.
But they were on boats and shit like that. Looked like an amazing place. But yeah, I guess, how do you know?
Yeah, we think like that. It's like, obviously it's far from everything that's happening, but like it's still too close for comfort.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
a much better.
Yeah, we're thinking about going to Greece next year with family. So
I feel like you said
mid-year.
that last year though.
Maybe I did.
Yeah.
I think there was an intent to go for sure. Like we haven't gone overseas with the kids yet, and it's definitely something we want to do. I think they're at a really good age. They're not so young that they'd complain. Oh, they'll complain. They're probably old enough to complain. It takes so long.
Yeah, but
they're actually pretty good on a plane. My
they'll
kids, so
have
it's
a
all right.
memorable.
Yeah, they'll have a memorable experience. It'd be like, oh, remember that time we went here? We were this old, and
Well,
so that's something I want to do.
Book it.
Yeah, we're going to.
Either that or your Disneyland trip that you've spoken about
Yeah, that's right.
on this podcast.
Yeah, well, that was that. We were going to go to Singapore this year actually, and we'd planned it, met up with friends, like we're booking everything, and then it just didn't work out with work more so because we were so busy at work. There was no way I could have left. There was no way. I had people away that just couldn't take 10 days off to go, and then we're going to do a September holidays this year. But now we're talking, well, let's leave it till next year and do Europe. So maybe on the way back, I'll meet you in Japan if we're going around the same time.
Yeah, that's the only thing, dude, I can think of where I'm like, I should action that. I haven't actioned that. I should put something towards that.
And obviously it'll
Even
be
if it's just book a flight.
Yeah, and obviously it'll be because you're going there for a training course, for educational purposes,
Of
for marketing, and for business purpose. Sorry,
Of course.
business purposes, without a doubt.
Yeah, no, that's do you work for the ATO?
Yeah, that's that's a side note. When you spend the Amex on,
Of course.
on sushi,
Yeah.
in Japan.
What's all the sushi
Like, what's this for? I bought it for
Clients.
training
for the clients? What about you? Is there anything that you're like?
for the next 6 months or the next 4 or 5 months.
Yeah. Is there anything that you feel like you want to nudge or you haven't nudged or?
Yeah, definitely the trip with just doing more trips holiday wise with the family. I want to do a bit more of that. But we're pretty good with that too because we do over the what's it called? Like long holidays, public holidays. So a long weekend or something like that. We tend to book to go away during that time with friends. So we'd still go and do stuff locally, interstate or Australia or wherever it might. Local or Australia. So I'm good with that. But similar to you, the main thing for me is probably doing that overseas trip with the kids, something that's memorable with them that they'll love and enjoy.
Is there anything else?
Personal or business?
Everything.
Everything. Yeah, definitely getting into shape. So you said September you wanted to be. Is that still the goal?
Yeah, I reckon.
Yeah,
I reckon it'll be good for it.
Yeah, that's sick. Good on you.
I reckon.
I'm going to try and give myself till the end of the year.
I reckon you'd laugh.
Yeah.
If I took my top off now, you'd freak.
I'd
You'd be like
freak.
this. It was the same guy that was eating donuts in America.
Hey, can I just say something? Where do we go? Sydney. When did we go to Sydney? Recently, Success Conference, was it? Yeah, it was. And we had a donut at the airport, Krispy Kreme, the pink one with sprinkles.
That was a great donut.
I've never had that before. That particular donut. It was the
Ever.
greatest donut.
The
I've
hummus
ever had.
Simpson
Yeah.
donut?
It was the greatest donut I've ever had in my life.
That was the
I
greatest.
couldn't believe how good it was. I
That
couldn't
was
believe how good
that
it
was
was.
a very good donut.
My goodness.
Donuts are the greatest thing.
Oh man, I love donuts.
Yeah, donuts are like a top tier. Like,
Yeah.
and donuts are the pizza of the sweet world.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like they are that thing
Yeah.
where it's like, how do you not like donuts?
How do you not? If you don't, what's
Yeah.
wrong with you?
It's like, how do you not like pizza?
Yeah.
Someone said to me the other day, I don't like pizza. And I was like,
Stop
are
talking
you
to me.
sure? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, why? And they're like, there's no nutritional value. And I was like, what are you, an idiot? Nutritional value. Like I'm sitting there like, this is healthy.
Yeah.
You're in it for the, like, you're going to
Stop
get pissed
it.
off.
Yeah, I could tell you're getting upset. You haven't done a pizza review in a little while.
Yeah, I know. I've had a few people tell me.
Yeah, you got to do it.
It's hard.
Get onto it,
It's
man.
hard. I'm trying to get a 6-pack and do pizza
Well, that's the
reviews.
thing, isn't it? Well, just one slice, I'm sure, can fit into your macros. Are you tracking your food? Like macros and shit like that?
No.
Okay.
I don't believe in calories.
Okay. They don't believe in you. It's okay.
It's haram.
So,
No, I don't believe in calories at all.
yeah,
Ever
so-
since doing the carnivore thing, I'm like, how can I eat this much food and lose that much weight and calories make sense? Doesn't.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think by the end of the year, it's definitely something I want to be doing too. Getting into shape. I'm at a good weight. I probably need to drop to get to, what is it about? It's anywhere between 9 to 12% body fat, I think, to get a 6-pack. Is that about right? Depends on the individual.
I think, yeah, it's heavily dependent. I
thereabouts.
don't think I'll get to 12%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Significant. Right? Yeah. I'd be skinnier as if I was dropped to 12%.
Yeah, because I actually put it into chat the other day just out of curiosity, like, well, how much would I weigh? And it's like, you would weigh 76. I'm like, fuck, man, I haven't weighed 76 kilos for the longest time. I couldn't even remember jumping on the scales and it's saying 76. And I look at that and go, well, that to me feels too small. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I would be skinny, like unhealthy skinny.
I just go for how you feel and how you look.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really care what the
Yeah, I tend to be the same.
scale says.
But I've lost a bit of weight.
Feel all right.
Like you said the other day, looking skinny. I'm like, yeah, I think I've lost muscle mass though, because I haven't trained in 6 weeks. But yeah, it's definitely something I want to do by the end of the year.
Health.
Yeah. Yeah. I have just been in great shape by the end of the year and definitely achievable goal. Definitely achievable goal. And especially now that I can start focusing on that a bit more. Whereas, you know, as I said, the last 6 months I've been so consumed with work that I haven't, and I was training pre-op, but it just wasn't my top priority. So now I want to make it more of a priority with that too.
Is there anything else that you...
Yeah, work-wise, I want to break the ceiling. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, we often talk about, we get in business, we get to a ceiling and it's like, oh, you know, we've got a good amount of work or, you know, but then I want to break the ceiling. I want it to get to a point where I've got, well, fuck, I need to go get more insurance. I need to get a bigger office. Like I want to break that ceiling. That's my focus. So let's just say from financial year to financial year, if I had a goal now, it's to break that ceiling.
So what would you think you don't have right now that you'd need to have to break the ceiling?
More projects.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely that. It's project-wise. Then I'd need more people as well. So it's a matter of, and there's a level of it too. Like we're already putting things in motion. Like we've been doing SEO with you now for 6 months,
7
something
months,
like
yeah.
that. Yeah. So that's there's a level of investment there. The next thing will be doing digital ads and going, okay, well, how do we get the market in to actually start attracting people there too? And this is where I can start stepping back and looking more strategically across the business, not just I need to process this invoice. I need to send out this order. I need to speak to this client. And that's right, you know, really defining people's roles in the business will be important so that I can do that. I'm starting now to look a lot at what I can delegate to other people so I don't have to do it. And now my PA's back, so as in she's back from extended leave, so I can put her into a lot of that stuff too and start, you know, and even if I need to train people up to do the things that I'm doing, well, cool, that's what we're going to do. I need to invest that time in that space. But yeah, I want to break the ceiling. You know, there's always that, like you said before, it's like, fuck, I need to do more. I want to do more. There's not, why aren't things happening fast enough? And that's where we're at with a few of the projects. Like it's funny in construction. Like I feel that you can go overnight, like you could break the ceiling because I might be tendering 5-10 jobs at a time. And if you win all of them, like you're breaking the ceiling. And that can happen. Like you can win a good percentage of those. The way I market myself and the way I tender, it's with the intent of winning a lot of those projects because I qualify all of my clients before they come in. So I like to think I'm already a shoe-in to win a lot of those projects anyway. But, you don't win them all. And if it does happen, like we're looking good for a couple. Well, one, we're signing contracts this week. Another one, we're meeting on Wednesday and we should probably be getting the tick of approval to go ahead with that. So that's great. And then there's another one, which is a large project. It's probably I would say it's close to 11 million. So it'll be our biggest job that we've done. 11? Yeah. It'll be pretty close to that. 10, anywhere between 9 to 11, somewhere there. And that'll be one of the biggest projects that we've secured. And again, good shot at it. And that lands, then cool, you're breaking the ceiling. That project lands, I need to go out and employ more people. And what I want to do though is land that project and then be like, okay, where's the next one? Where's the next one? Where's the next $11 million project?
Will you employ people on a contract basis for a project like that?
No.
Oh, you'd employ them full time?
Yeah.
You wouldn't do like an 18-month contract?
The risk I find with that is two things. One is people will start in the 15th month. If they don't see job security, they'll start shopping around for the next role. So then I'll lose them in the last 3 months of the job because they'll be like, well, I've only got a 15-month project. I'm going to look for a job around month 12. Or you offer them a full-time role at that stage. And then the next thing will be you'll probably pay them a bit more too because it's a contract. So it's not a full-time role. The way I see it is if I'm going to put someone on, it's not with the intent of getting rid of them in 12 months. I'd rather put them on, have them a part of the team. And then if by chance we don't have enough work, all right, we need to cross that bridge when we get to it. Maybe we reduce their hours or maybe I do get rid of them. Sorry, thanks for your time, thanks for your service, but we don't have the next job for you to go on to. Yeah. Or maybe it pushes someone else out, as in I employ this supervisor and he's an absolute fucking superstar and he shows up everyone. And then we get to that point where we've got less work to accommodate everyone. I said, well, he's a gun. He's not as good. Sorry, mate, I've got to let you go. So you can kind of upskill your team in that regard too.
Yeah, it can go many different ways.
Yeah, so I've got no issues employing people full-time. I think I prefer that rather than a contract. Definitely. I just don't think on contract, I just feel that people won't, it's going to be harder for them to be as loyal.
Yeah, well, it's not.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, I'm not being loyal to them by giving them a full-time contract.
Yeah, but does that matter?
I don't know. Maybe to some people that don't matter. Like they're like, no, I want the flexibility to be able to leave in 18 months. Or they might like, no, 18 months, I'm going to Europe for 6 months. So maybe that can suit people well as well.
Do you like the security?
From what perspective? Like my security of them having been there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good knowing I've got people there to deliver.
Yeah.
Like imagine you're living on a knife's edge going, fuck, is this person going to quit? Is this person going to quit? We're in trouble if we do that. If they do at this stage. Yeah, I'd rather them be locked in, I think.
Okay, what's going to be the focus for the rest of the year for you?
The main things will be getting the team and the culture on track, everyone knowing what they need to do, everyone being excited about working here. And then personally, it'll just be my health and fitness, but then also just that focus a little bit more so on home as well. Because I've been, I'm massive. I hate the term work-life balance. I hate the idea of balancing stuff. I think it's ridiculous. Actually, it doesn't work. And I prefer focusing. Like it's either you got to focus on work or you have to focus on family. And the last 6 months have been a huge focus on work because it's had to be for me. So now I want to shift that focus more so on the family stuff too.
Yeah.
Or personal. Like when I say family, I mean myself and my family.
Outside of work. I think one of the biggest, this is my perspective on that. I think it's all about being present wherever you are.
Oh, without a doubt. I think that's really important too. If you're only going to spend an hour a week with your kids, make sure it's the best fucking hour on the planet.
Yeah.
Or your wife.
There's no point going home, in my opinion, no point going home, being home at 4:30 and sitting down on the couch like a robot.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like if you're there, be there. And if you're here, be here.
Yeah.
And if you're here and your mind's there, go there. You know what I mean?
Massive. Yeah. And I think a lot of people struggle with that.
I think that's something I've really learnt this year.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, and that goes back to the thing I was saying, like when I'm here, if I'm not here, I'll leave.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking, like there's no point.
Mm.
You know, like what are you sitting here to clock up hours? Are you paying yourself hourly rate, are you?
Exactly.
Like, get out of here. Get out of here, clear your head, come back.
Start again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good. And it's good for you to realize that now before you've got a partner or a family or anything like that too.
Mm.
You know, because a lot of people figure that out through the process. You know, and they'll come back and they'll be like, oh, you know, fuck, I should have done that 10 years ago. So it's good that you can figure that out from an early stage. And, you know, these are the sorts of things you learn when you come to trainings and events and go to events and stuff like that. Because you'd be like, oh, yeah. Oh, you might say it on stage. I might say it. I'll probably say it on stage. And it's like someone that is a bit more self-aware, they'll look at that and go, you know what? I fucking do that. I come home and I'm a zombie. I come home and I'm just tired and I want to sleep and I want to just play video games and not talk to anyone for 2 hours. Because I've had such a hard day at work, because I've had so much at work. And, you know, the people that are most important to you.
You reckon that person will pick up on it?
I think there would be people that pick up on it, yeah. I do. I think they would. They would know that it's them, that they do that, for sure. Now, whether they make the change, that's a different story.
Yeah, very.
But I think they would pick up on it. Yeah, I do that. I come home and I'm tired. But then they just feed themselves that too. They were like, they let them live that excuse. They let themselves live that excuse. Oh yeah, but I've worked really hard. Yeah, but you don't understand the pressure I'm under. Oh, but I was up at 4:30 this morning. That's why I'm tired. Like I went to bed last night at 8:30.
Serious?
Yeah. I was just tired, man. Like, well, I'm going to stay up so I can fall asleep on the couch and then go to bed. You know? So I went to bed. I watched a little bit of stuff on my phone, but I was probably sleeping by 9:30ish. I reckon. Yeah. And I feel good. Like I woke up 5:30 without the alarm. Like, all right, let's go. So I felt fresh and I feel fresh now.
Apart from the croaky.
Yes. Aside from that.
Yeah.
Some people might like it. One octave lower.
What is it?
Octave. Like my voice is 1 octave lower.
Is that I don't know, never heard that term.
You have never heard it? Ever heard of an
octave?
octave? Yeah. Just chat GPT it later.
I'll have to learn something new. All right. Well, I guess if you're listening to this and you're like, fuck, it is August, you know, and these pricks are right. You need to ask yourself, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I mean, review where you've come, like how far you've come, because you've lived it. The year's happened. Unless you were sleeping the whole time, it's happened. So has it been a massive year? Has it been a great? Has it been shit? Like what needs to change? What do you need to review? Or maybe nothing's changing. Maybe you're just going to continue on your current trajectory and keep crushing it, or not, if that's what makes you happy.
Yeah, and if you had to try and control your focus, it's like, what's the one thing I'm going to push towards for the last? Because before you know it, it'll be September, then October. Then someone asked me last week, yeah. They're like, what are you doing for New Year's? I looked at them like, what? I'm like, what are you doing for New Year's? And I'm like, are you serious? They're like, yeah, it's going to come around quick. I'm like, don't talk to me about that.
Yeah, so far away.
Yeah. But I'm like, it is, but it isn't. You know what I mean?
Have you ever been a New Year's type of person to celebrate it? Like
Me,
you're really pumped and
my favorite shit ever.
It's favorite day of the year?
Yeah.
More than your birthday?
I got a tattoo of it.
HNY?
Yeah.
On your back?
No, I to be honest with you, couldn't tell you the last time I was up at midnight.
Yeah, I'm the same. Because especially with kids, we're always in bed by 10 o'clock.
You think it'd be the other way around with kids.
Yeah, nah.
Don't your kids want to see the fireworks and that?
They don't. They're too tired. They'll be sleeping by 10 o'clock. Like it kills them. Like they don't function well when they stay up too late. The next day they'll be groggy and complaining. And
did you used to stay up and watch it when you were a kid?
I feel that I remember staying up. Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon I definitely did.
Yeah.
We used to do like family things.
That's right. We'd go to someone's house and then you'd be up the whole time and yeah.
Yeah, the best thing to do for New Year's is you gotta have a space.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't like if you go to a public place, there's too much happening.
Yeah.
But before that comes, you got 4.5 months.
Yep. To make shit happen.
Make shit happen.
Would you would you rewrite? Sorry, oh yeah,
Trying to
acronym.
forget the- yeah.
Would you rewrite? I'm actually going to look at rewriting my goals now. Why? Why should I wait till New Year's? Do you know what I mean?
It's
What if
the law.
if I've just got rid of? Yeah, exactly.
It's the law.
I like to break rules.
Yeah.
What if, I got rid of? I said earlier, and you said it as well. Like there's a few goals there that you just got rid of. Well, why not replace them with something that excites you? Why do you have to be like, oh well, I got 4 months before I need to rewrite my goals? Write them right now. Write them tomorrow. Like do them. Don't wait. You don't need to wait for a certain date. You can do it whenever you want. You can do goals at any stage of your life. There's not a set time. You don't have to wait for financial year. You don't have to wait for your birthday. You don't have to wait for that thing to happen before you write your goals. So if that's something that, or if you're in that space, like change it up. Change it up, get in there and write them. And you know what? I'm going to challenge myself. By Monday next week, I'm going to have my goals rewritten. So by the time this airs.
So by the time this is live,
Yeah, by the time this is live, my goals will be rewritten.
how will
everyone
the
know?
audience keep you accountable?
They can send an email to info@million-dollar-daves. They can subscribe, actually. That's how they can keep me accountable. Subscribe and then check in on the next episode, which will be Monday week.
Which will be Monday week.
And I'll mention it there. Robbie's going to say, hey, stop fucking around. Did you rewrite your goals? Because he'll keep me accountable. So then I can say, yes, I have.
I will.
I know you will.
I'll hold you to that. Yes, time stops for no man or woman.
I was going to say it's a bit sexist.
I'm very
They'd be
gender
disappointed.
neutral.
Be disappointed if you weren't.
I'm all about equality and treating everyone in the same way.
They should be the same because everyone is the same. Everyone.
Everyone?
All of them.
Them?
All of them.
Them? They, them?
They, thems. All the they, thems. They're all the same.
This is going off the rails.
There's ways. Hey, let's go sideways, by the way, because I feel like I need to
Sure.
say this. Did you watch the St Kilda replay the other day? St Kilda Melbourne? Oh, man.
I
watch it.
saw.
I watched it again last night. I was pumped.
Is it that good?
Oh, I just thought it was cool.
St Kilda's an ugly
46.
team.
Huh?
Ugly team.
I know, but 46 points down in the last quarter.
That's great.
And they
Go
came
in a
back.
flag.
Huh?
Go in a flag.
Okay.
You haven't done it. You haven't done it in 50 years.
I know, right? That's
At least they won
hard
something.
team to follow.
No, I don't like footy, to be honest. I'm completely.
Yeah, I remember you saying.
I'm
What do you reckon if
completely-
the Blues started dominating
Don't
again?
care.
You wouldn't go back?
No.
I find that strange.
You reckon?
Yeah, a little bit.
I'll
Because you
tell you-
used to.
Me, I was a full blown member.
That's what I
everything.
mean. Yeah, that's what I mean.
I
Like,
used to
it's-
watch.
there's
I
a
used to watch
level of-
games where I didn't know. I wouldn't barrack for either team. I'd watch the game.
Yeah, but there's still a level of like if you were that much into it and you enjoyed it that much, I find it surprising that you just switch like that.
I was quite surprised as well, but I just can't. Like even now, I'll put on a game and I'm bored,
Yeah,
and I'll sit there like, can't wait for this thing to finish. And you know what I didn't realize? How fucking long the game goes for.
yeah.
Like it is so long, dude, and it's like, especially when you're not enjoying it.
Would you go to the footy like as a social thing? Like say we're going. Like I had tickets to the footy the other day. Oh, well, I didn't. I got invited. But say I had a spare and I said, "You want to come? Would you go?"
Yeah, but like I wouldn't not go.
Yeah,
You know, like we went to the hockey. I haven't watched a hockey game since.
yeah.
But
That's what I mean. There's a level of entertainment there still. Like in this, and it was Blues Hawks as well. Funny enough, even though it wasn't a very great game, there's still a level of okay. Like I can. This is my team. This is who I used to support. Oh yeah, I remember Silvani. Like
I don't know. I can't explain it. I feel like I've lost. I don't care. Couldn't care less. Carlton wins a flag this year. Couldn't care.
they won't.
Carlton makes the 8.
They won't.
Carlton, which year was it when they had 10 in a row and they made that 2 years ago? Whatever
Yeah, it was recently.
They didn't give a shit.
Yeah, so it's
Couldn't
been a little while that you haven't watched, that you haven't followed the football.
Yeah, probably 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
where I've been kind of off it and just even like that thing. I don't know if you saw yesterday. Stephen May got. I still see stuff about it on Instagram.
Yeah.
He got booked. Like the Carlton player ran into his shoulder. Literally, that's what happened, and he got done 2 weeks.
Yeah,
And what are you supposed to do? Like not go for the ball?
yeah.
Like he did nothing. Didn't lift his arm.
There's
Didn't
a
try.
huge, there's a huge level of it being over adjudicated.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not. I just watch UFC now.
Hmm.
That's all I do.
Yeah, no rule changes there.
There's it's the real deal. You know, there's no one controlling or over controlling.
I saw you sent me the other day. You put a comment up, and then you got smashed
about UFC,
about the UFC
fighters.
Yeah.
A lot of butthurt people.
They didn't like your point of view.
Sensitive topic.
Yeah, as a player, everyone's saying they should be getting paid more. You're like, no, they're getting paid.
They're
heaps.
stupid. People don't understand how markets work.
Yeah.
So why would they get paid more? Like they're getting paid the most. Why do I have to pay you more? Oh, because the UFC makes more. And
yeah.
So if I have a better year this year,
That's right.
You want to get paid more as an employee?
As an
okay.
employee.
But if we have a bad year, you're going to take a pay cut?
Yeah.
Like, you got to take both ends of the... I'll fire up.
You need to do it now.
Nah, I'm just going to...
We've got to wait. We've got to do a whole episode on it.
I could do a whole episode on it. People are victims.
Yeah.
You know, stop being a victim.
Entitled.
Yeah, just... Or like, just have this, you know, oh, woe is me. You know? There was this guy the other day, he's sitting there saying, oh, they're forced to do it. I'm like, they're not forced to do it. He's like, well, what if they can't make more money anywhere else? I said, so the UFC is giving an opportunity to make more money.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, you could say the same thing about forced prostitution. And I said, that's not the same, dude.
Yeah.
And then I said, that's not the same. You sound like a victim. He's like, maybe you're just changing the subject because you sound like a retard. And I'm like, man, why am I even talking?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, this is just stupid now. You can't tell who the retard is.
Yeah.
I'm never allowed to say that. Well,
You can't. We just got cancelled.
what's the...
It's taken 94 episodes, but we just got cancelled. We haven't discussed anything controversial in a little while.
This is episode 94.
Is it?
3? Something like that.
Something like that.
But we've got episode 100 coming up.
Yeah.
And I think we've got to do something big.
Cake? You can't,
Something big.
Can you have the calories?
Me, of course.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to do something cool for episode 100. Maybe have a live studio audience.
Show the world.
That's it.
It's a big milestone.
That is. Absolutely it is. I think that's something you should... It's gone quick, hasn't it?
It has. Everything goes quick. It's August.
But if you had told me at the start, like...
I did tell you at the start.
We're going to get to episode 100.
That is on episode 1.
That's episode 1. Well, yes, you said like 1,000. Episode 1,000.
Yeah. Well, that'll take 50 years.
Yeah.
At the rate we're going at.
At the rate.
20 years. At the rate we're going at.
Sarah?
Unless we just start dropping it.
15-minute episodes?
Yeah.
We can do that as well.
Day.
Yeah, so that's cool, man. That's cool. It was funny. I keep bringing it back to that Steve Bartlett comment that he put up when he had that post where he got 2 billion views or downloads or some shit like that on his podcast. And he's like, yeah, that's fantastic. Really proud of it. That's awesome. But I just want to remind everyone we did this for 3 years and we had like 1,500 views or 1,500 downloads for 3 years. No one sees all the work that goes in before. They just see everything that happens later. Well, it must be nice having that podcast that you guys do. How lucky. I would love not to work and just do a podcast all day and get paid thousands and millions of dollars for it.
That's exactly what we do.
That's why the cash rolls in. Just because it's this neon sign says it all.
The podcast is pretty legit.
Yeah, of course it is. We are a legit
Someone
podcast.
said it to me the other day. They're like, is that a legit podcast or are you just marking yourself?
You're just two podcast
it's
bros.
It's pretty legit. Check it out. And then they checked it out and they're like, hey, this is legit as. And I was like, yeah.
The other day, I went and put fuel in my car. And I walked into the BP, and it's the second time I've noticed this. So I walked into the BP, and there's a young kid in there. And most of the time, when I say young, early 20s, working behind there, is of Indian descent, not to be stereotypical, but he was Indian. And he was listening to stuff in the background. Like most of the time they're listening to music or they've got a show, like, you know, they'll have Netflix on the corner whilst they're serving people. And I've noticed it twice. It's the second time I've noticed it. Every time I've walked in there, he's listening to a podcast. And it's like an educational podcast, like a good one that he's sitting there and he's like, well, if I'm going to be here serving, working, I want to learn at the same time. Like I want to listen to something that I can potentially get out of this. And the next time I'm going to go put fuel, I'm going to mention it to him. If he's still there, I'm assuming he would be. I'm going to mention it to him.
Which server?
The Port Melbourne, BP.
On Bay Street?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, not where your gym is. Not that far down. There's the BP on the corner.
No, yeah, not that one.
Not that one.
The small one.
Yeah, the small
yeah.
one. So next time we go there, I'm going to see him. We're going to have a chat with him. Say, hey, man, it's the third time I've come in here and I've hear you listen to a podcast. I'm going to give him our podcast too. Say, next time I come in here, listening to $1 Million Days, all right?
Let me know when you do it, and then I'll go do it after you.
Yeah, how good. How good.
sit
You
there
listen to
like,
$1 Million Days yet? So, yeah, but I thought that was cool. Like a bit of breath of fresh air, you know, that you see a young kid that's trying to self-educate. And if I had to make an assumption, he wants more out of his life than just working at BP.
It's
It's a fair assumption. It's
ambitious.
wild. It's a wild. I mean, I know nothing of him other than him taking my money for the fuel I bought. But I thought that was a level. I have just a little bit impressed that I saw that.
the bar's pretty low, huh? At the moment. You listen to a podcast. Wow.
No, but I mean, I don't see that. I've never seen that before. I don't see them listening to podcasts. They're always something else.
On the phone.
Yeah, on the phone or just music or whatever it might be. A show. They're talking to their mate. You know how they might be talking to a friend or something whilst they're serving you.
Yeah.
I've seen like that sort of stuff. That's what I mean. Like they're not. I just thought it was great that he was there and self-educating whilst he was at work.
Maybe he's listening.
Sorry?
Maybe he's listening.
I hope he is. I hope he is because I'm giving you a shout out. I'm going to learn your name.
Yeah.
Then I'll give you a shout out the next episode.
If he is, what should he do?
He should definitely subscribe. He has to. He has to.
And so should you. You know, this will reach more people by you sharing this with someone,
Yeah, without a doubt.
letting someone know
In your
Yeah.
stories,
Hey,
you can do it across any
it is-
social platform.
it is August and we're running out of time and we need to go now.
You need to do shit. Need to get things moving in the right direction.
It's 35 next year.
You do?
Yeah.
Fuck, old.
That feels old.
Yeah. Did your back hurt?
35 is like, hey,
Did your back just twing a little? Like just
It's
you
on
get
its
a,
way.
bit, a
It's
little
on
pain
its-
then?
it's on its way out.
Yeah.
I'm going to book the back surgery. Time's flying.
Mm-hmm.
You got to do something about it. It stops for no one.
That's right. Make shit happen, guys, because no one else is going to do it for you.
So control what you're going to focus on for the next 4 months because it will go quick. Pick one thing, two things. Don't try and do 100 things. Look at your goals list. Say, cool, what's the one thing that I'm going to move the needle on? How can I move it forward? And I'm going to go write down my goals right now.
Execute. Good stuff. Thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. As always, hoping you're having $1 million day, and we cannot wait to see you next time.
Thank you, everybody.
Peace out.
Bye.